Hi, Cody Waite with Weight Endurance here at Session 6 Sport Performance, and I'm going to be demonstrating the Romanian single leg Romanian deadlift. That is a piece of our hip hinging stability movements of our base builder strength training program. So our whole base builder program revolves around that hip hinging deadlift motion as well as the back squat. This is going to be more of a stability oriented movement that incorporates components of the deadlift, but we're going to do it with one leg and one piece of equipment to create some instability. So you really have to stay focused and work more on building up that stability. Okay. So the Romanian in the Romanian deadlift typically refers to maintaining a straighter leg. So when we do heavier deadlifts, we get down here and we have a knee extension. We have this knee flexion and knee extension as part of the deadlift. A Romanian deadlift keeps pretty straight legs, and it's really much more your back and glutes and a little bit of a hamstring, or quite a bit of your hamstrings being involved. So it maintains a much straighter knee, okay, and the butt stays higher as opposed to what we're used to. So that's what we're going to do here with just the kettlebell, and then we're also going to be doing it on just one leg to take it to the next level. Okay, so here we go. Pick up the deadlift or the kettlebell with good deadlift mechanics, just so you don't tweak anything right out of the gate here. Okay, then you get your stance. Now you can do this. It's totally up to you how you want to hold the kettlebell, whether it's the same arm and leg kind of working together or opposite arms and legs. You'll get the idea here. So what I again like to do is kind of envision like I'm holding onto a handlebar of a bicycle, and as if I had, you know, the handlebar or even a second weight right here in this hand. And we're going to have all our weight placed on the right side here for this movement, and we're going to pick up our left leg, and we're going to hip hinge as we do that. But we're going to be keeping this stability leg straight, or mostly straight, as we dip down, okay? And then back up. So it's a hip hinge. We're hinging here at the hips. Forward, you're going to get huge load on your supporting hamstring, and then you're going to have to use that low back and glute to stand yourself back up, okay? So you can also switch sides and kind of do opposing like that as well. So it's going to work it just a little bit different. The balance is a little bit different. Totally up to you. A good way I think to do it is just alternate between sets just to keep things rounded out. That way I don't think there's necessarily a right or wrong way of which you choose to do. And that's how we do it. So you can, some basic key pointers here, especially as the kettlebell gets heavier, is definitely keep your shoulder blades engaged. That'll help keep your back flat. We don't want any rounding of the back as we do this. We want back nice and flat. You're going to pick this leg up behind. And the other big thing here too is we want to keep our hips horizontal with the floor, and we don't want to be twisting like this as we do it. That eliminates a lot of that hamstring loading. So you want to bring this leg straight back, keep that back toe pointing towards the floor, hips as level as you can, and how far you tip forward is going to be dependent a lot on your hamstring mobility. If you have super tight hamstrings, maybe you only get this far in the beginning, okay? If you have crazy flexible hamstrings, maybe you can get all the way to the ground. I can't quite do that. I don't necessarily think you need to do that. But you'll definitely find a heavy hamstring loading as you tip forward on that. Okay, so in our program, typically we'll do sets of 6 to 10 of these per side. So you'll do 6 or 10 on this side, and then you'll do 6 to 10 on this side. And then as you progress, obviously you can move up to heavier kettlebells as you get stronger and improve your muscular endurance. So that's the one-legged Romanian deadlift as part of our stability, hip hinging stability sets of exercises that you will incorporate in our base builder training program. All right, get after it.